What if your awkwardness isn't your fault, but a glitch in your brain's social wiring? Do you ever replay conversations in your head, cringe at what you said, or feel like everyone's watching your every move? You're not alone, and there's real science behind why this happens. In this video, we're breaking down the psychological and biological reasons that make some people feel painfully awkward and how to fix it. Social awkwardness is a feeling of discomfort or anxiety that arises during social interactions, often accompanied by a sense of not knowing what to say or how to act. It is important to distinguish it from shyness and introversion. Shyness is a fear of social judgment, while introversion is a preference for solitary or low-stimulation environments. Social awkwardness, on the other hand, stems from a lack of confidence or skill in navigating social situations. Common signs of social awkwardness include overthinking conversations, misinterpreting social cues like tone or body language, and displaying visible nervous behaviors such as fidgeting, avoiding eye contact, or stumbling over words. People who are socially awkward often replay interactions in their head, feeling embarrassed over things others likely did not notice. Awkwardness is not just a personality quirk, it is deeply rooted in brain activity. The prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for planning and decision-making, can become hyperactive during social situations. This leads to overthinking, self-monitoring, and constantly second-guessing yourself. Another key player is the amygdala, the brain's fear center. It gets activated in moments of social stress, triggering the fight-or-flight response even when there is no real danger. This heightened anxiety can cause you to freeze, stumble on words, or retreat socially. Then there are mirror neurons, special brain cells that help us understand and empathize with others by mirroring their emotions and actions. If these neurons are underactive or misfiring, it can become harder to read social cues or connect with people emotionally, leading to moments of awkwardness or miscommunication. To understand awkwardness, we need to go way back. In early human societies, survival depended on being part of a tribe. Rejection or exclusion from the group could literally mean death. This primal need for social approval is still hardwired into our brains today, which is why even minor social slip-ups can feel overwhelmingly threatening. However, modern society has drastically changed. We now engage with far more people across social media, workplaces, and casual encounters. This constant exposure has overstimulated our brain's social anxiety systems, making us more self-aware and reactive than ever before. The same brain that once helped us stay safe in the tribe now causes us to panic over a misread text or an awkward silence. There is a clear line between everyday awkwardness and social anxiety disorder. Social anxiety disorder is a diagnosable mental health condition characterized by intense fear of social situations, often leading to avoidance behavior. Regular awkwardness, in contrast, is something most people experience occasionally and can be managed with awareness and practice. One fascinating theory is the spotlight effect, which describes our tendency to believe that others are paying far more attention to us than they actually are. In reality, most people are too focused on themselves to notice your awkward moments. Closely related is the illusion of transparency, where we think our emotions are more visible to others than they truly are. For example, you might feel like everyone can see that you are nervous or uncomfortable, but in reality, they likely have no idea. These illusions fuel self-consciousness and make social interactions feel more intimidating than they actually are. Several factors can trigger feelings of awkwardness, often without us fully realizing it. One of the most common triggers is being in unfamiliar environments. When you are in a new place or around people you do not know, your brain works overtime trying to assess social norms and expectations, which can lead to hesitation and discomfort. Low self-esteem and high self-consciousness are also major contributors. If you doubt your social abilities or constantly fear judgment, it becomes difficult to act naturally. You may second-guess your words or feel like everything you do is being evaluated by others, even when it is not. Additionally, past traumatic or embarrassing social experiences can leave a lasting impact. A single humiliating moment, whether it happened in childhood, school, or even a workplace, can condition your brain to associate similar situations with fear or discomfort, causing you to retreat or freeze the next time something familiar arises. Awkwardness is not experienced the same way across the globe. Different cultures have different social norms, and what might be considered awkward in one society could be completely normal in another. For example, in some Eastern cultures, avoiding eye contact is a sign of respect, while in many Western societies, it might be viewed as socially distant or shy. Parenting and early social experiences also shape how comfortable a person feels in social situations. Children who grow up in environments where communication is encouraged and mistakes are accepted often develop stronger social skills. On the other hand, those raised with harsh criticism or limited social exposure may develop deep-rooted self-consciousness and fear of judgment. The good news is that awkwardness is not a permanent trait. It is a habit that can be unlearned with time and effort. One effective method is cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, which helps individuals identify and challenge negative thought patterns that contribute to their social anxiety or awkwardness. Exposure techniques also work well. Gradually placing yourself in increasingly challenging social situations can help desensitize your brain to perceived threats, reducing the fear response over time. Practicing empathy and active listening can also improve your social awareness. Instead of focusing on how you are being perceived, shifting your attention to understanding others helps you connect more genuinely and feel less self-conscious. Another practical method is role-playing and rehearsal. Whether with a friend, therapist, or even in front of a mirror, practicing conversations and social responses can help you feel more prepared and confident in real-life scenarios. Some of the most successful people in history were considered awkward or socially unusual. Albert Einstein often struggled with small talk and felt out of place in social settings. Yet his mind reshaped our understanding of the universe. Bill Gates has spoken about how he was socially awkward as a young man, deeply focused on his work and not very skilled in conversation or group settings. Instead of letting their awkwardness hold them back, they leaned into their strengths. They found environments where their unique way of thinking was not only accepted, but celebrated. Their stories remind us that being awkward is not a weakness. It can be a sign of deep intelligence, creativity, and authenticity. Awkwardness isn't a flaw, it's a signal, a sign that you care, that you're human, and that your brain is simply wired a bit differently. But with awareness and the right tools, you can navigate social situations with more ease. If this video helped you understand yourself better, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the science of human behavior. Thanks for watching.